In today's video, we're taking a look at one of the most badass and coolest drivers in Formula One history, Keke Rosberg. Keke was born in 1948 in Sweden, though his family later returned to their homeland, Finland. Years later, Keke adopted an easier-to-remember moniker, one that would become legendary in the world of motorsport. Keke Rosberg was the first Finnish driver to regularly secure a spot in Formula One, despite entering the sport relatively late at the age of 29. Rosberg's journey to the top wasn't paved with luxury. There were no silver spoons for Keke. He had to wheel, deal, and hustle his way through the early stages of his career. His toughness, resilience, and stamina became just as much a part of his identity as his famous car control. Keke's Formula One debut was with the underfunded Theodore team, financed by businessman Teddy Yip. The car itself was underpowered and difficult to drive, but Rosberg's talent shone through when he surprisingly won the BRDC International Trophy at Silverstone in 1978. The weather was brutal, with torrential rain causing accidents, but Rosberg navigated the conditions like a master. This victory was even more impressive given that it was only his second Formula One race. Following his time at Theodore, Keke continued to struggle in uncompetitive cars at ATS, Wolf, and Fittipaldi. These teams couldn't provide him with the machinery he needed to compete at the front, but he remained determined, refusing to let the lack of recognition dim his fiery spirit. In 1982, Rosberg's fortunes finally turned. When reigning champion Alan Jones retired, the Williams team found themselves in need of a driver. Frank Williams signed Keke, and from that moment, things began to click. Despite only winning one race that year, consistency paid off, and Keke clinched the 1982 Drivers' World Championship. He became known as the Flying Finn, a moniker that would follow him throughout his career. Rosberg's championship win was particularly remarkable given the unpredictability of the 1982 season. 11 different drivers from 7 teams won races, and there was a stretch of 9 consecutive races with different winners. Rosberg's title win by just 5 points cemented his status as one of the sport's toughest competitors. Apart from his racing prowess, Keke Rosberg embodied a certain cool that made him stand out. Let's start with his mustache, a glorious bushy fixture that added to his devil-may-care attitude. His iconic look perfectly complemented his fearless driving style. One of Rosberg's most legendary performances came at the 1983 Monaco Grand Prix. The track started wet but was drying, so while most drivers played it safe with wet tires, Keke gambled on slicks. He shot from 6th to 2nd by the first corner and passed Alain Prost by the end of the first lap to take the lead. His car control was mesmerizing as he drifted around Monaco's tight corners. By the 7th lap, Rosberg had a half-minute lead, dominating the race. This performance silenced critics who doubted his 1982 championship and showcased his unrivaled skill on street circuits. In the 1985 European Grand Prix at Brands Hatch, Rosberg was famously shoved off track by Ayrton Senna. After pitting, Keke emerged a lap down but found himself in front of Senna on the track. What followed was a masterclass in tactical driving as Keke skillfully held up Senna, allowing his Williams teammate Nigel Mansell to take the lead and win his first Grand Prix. After retiring from Formula One in 1986, Keke Rosberg remained active in motorsport. He managed rising stars like J.J. Leto and future world champion Mika Häkkinen. He also managed his son Nico, who entered Formula One in 2006, driving for Williams, just like his father. In 2013, Keke and Nico became the first father and son duo to both win the prestigious Monaco Grand Prix 30 years apart. In 2016, Keke watched with pride as Nico became the second Rosberg to win the Formula One World Championship, marking the second father-son duo in history to achieve this feat. Keke's influence extended beyond the driver's seat. He created his own racing team, Team Rosberg, which has been operating for over 25 years. The team has competed in numerous racing series, most recently winning the 2020 DTM Drivers' Championship. Keke Rosberg's story is one of perseverance, skill, and sheer badassery. From his humble beginnings in underfunded teams to his world championship glory and beyond, Keke earned his place as one of Formula One's coolest and most iconic drivers. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more Formula One content. What was your favorite moment from Keke Rosberg's career? Let us know in the comments below.